Good morning, my sweet friends. KetoGenie here. So I just was having some thoughts. I thought I would come on and share with you guys. So this is day 17 for me of my carnivore no dairy challenge. And I'm not going to lie, this has been way more difficult than I was even thinking. And it just goes to show me that we still are attached to certain foods, right? And we're attached to routine, and we're attached to our coffee a certain way, okay? Those of you that follow me and are friends with me, I mean, you know, like, my coffee is my boo, you know? And so the last several days, you know, since this challenge started, I've literally felt like I was going through a breakup. Like, I've been mourning my coffee. I've been mourning that excitement and that kind of just that first sip, you know, where you have that first sip and it's just amazing. I have not had that up until the last couple days. So the last couple days I've actually figured out how to enjoy a dairy-free coffee, which has been a challenge. But anyway, this is just kind of what started my thinking pattern this morning. So do you guys remember when we were kids and the big rage was these choose your own ending books, right? Do you remember? It'd be like a castle adventure or your, you know, whatever it is. And so basically you had alternate endings and you could choose your own story. And then if you picked one and you didn't like the way that it ended, right? You could go back and change it. You could go back and tweak the ending. And there was all these different combinations and there was all these different endings. And, you know, when we were kids, if you're my age, these were kind of the big thing. So I was kind of thinking about that this morning, along with just kind of carnivore clarity or no dairy clarity or whatever you want to call this. And so this video is like no filters, guys. I just did yoga. I'm a little bit sweaty. Not super glamorous. I'm wearing my favorite Lab Athletic sweatshirt. But I really just kind of had this epiphany and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I hope that it will speak to somebody today. So, excuse me. I want everybody to kind of channel and go back to that place where you were a kid and you could choose your own ending, okay? Because there's so many paths to get to where you want to be, whether that's weight loss, whether that's symptom management, whether that's reversing your diabetes, that's keeping your anxiety at bay. There's all of these things that keto treat, right? And I tell people all the time, I tell my clients, you know, people come for the weight loss and they stay for everything else. So, guys, your story is not over. Your story is not something, it's not a script, it's not written by anybody else, it's not handed to you. Your story is your life, and you are the architect, you are the author of your story, of your life, okay? And the thing is, if you're going along and you're not having a happy ending or you're not feeling good, you can absolutely change the path that you're on. You can completely change it. And it's so hard to wrap your mind around if you're new to keto. It's so hard to believe that, what do you mean I can manage my IBS if I change what I'm eating? Aren't I supposed to follow the food pyramid? Aren't I supposed to eat a bunch of grains and carbs and pasta? You know, and people who are diabetic, it's like I'm diabetic, so let me adjust how much insulin I take depending on how much carbs and sugar I'm gonna eat. And you know, this has baffled me because to me it's the equivalent of telling a crackhead, okay, so it's Friday night and you're gonna party really hard, so you know, maybe you want to just take a little more crack tonight than usual. It sounds stupid, right, when you say that, but this is what people are telling people who are diabetic to do, to adjust your insulin depending on what you're going to eat. Thank heaven there are doctors out there now that are saying, change what you eat. Don't eat sugar and carbs. Eat keto, eat high fat. You know, you can change your health, you can change your life. But, you know, for the rest of us, I think we all get caught up in this mindset, in this idea about who we are, you know, and it's the self-talk. It's the way that we talk to ourselves, you know, and it's like the person who's sitting there having an argument with their spouse and they're thinking all of these things, but it's like they don't want to make the situation worse. So what do they do? they keep it all in, right? And they hoard it in. And so sometimes you wake up and you're in the middle of your own story and you're looking around going, this is not me. This is not my authentic self. This is not who I want to be. And you can change it. It's so simple, guys. Meat, butter, veggies, eggs, butter, veggies, seafood, butter, veggies. You know, I don't know that I have a problem with dairy. This is just solely an experiment I was trying. But you know what? It's been tough. It's been mentally tough, and I have stuck to it. And I'm proud of myself. Like, I mean, it's been harder than I could have even imagined. But the point I'm just trying to get across, and this is getting really long, so I guess this is going on YouTube, but don't forget and don't be sold the story of you by anybody else in your life, by anybody else around you. You design your story. You design your ending, okay? You can change it. You can tweak it. And every single day you wake up, you can change it. You can move in a different direction. And so think of those old stories when we were kids where you could choose your own ending. And you can. You guys, we can all choose our own ending. And it's so mind-blowing to think that. And it's mind-blowing to think that it just starts with what you put in your mouth. So anyhow, this is getting really long. I hope this speaks to somebody. I hope this helps you stay on plan today. I love and appreciate you all. I'm sending you all my positive vibes. And whatever you're doing, keto on, you can do this. You've got this. I believe in you 100%. And if you're carnivore, whatever the goals you've set, just dig in and tell yourself, I got this. I can do this. Okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.